Everyone, go. Hi guys, my name is Harry from Holistic Health Harry Alkalized to Realize talk show. Today we're joined by my friend Pablo, who I've known for a little while on Facebook, and it's a pleasure to know you, sir. So we got you on today to talk a little bit about, guess what the topic is, health, because you're into the health community too. So Pablo, how old are you, by the way, bro? How old are you?
How
old are you?
I am 24.
24. Okay, cool. And how did you come about it, either in the Facebook health community? Were you into health before you joined us on Facebook? How did you find yourself in this position of studying and experimenting with health?
With health, since always I was interested in getting healthy. I think I've always been trying to eat more healthy than the rest of people, according to what I thought was healthy. The standard diet, eat more full corn bread, something like that, more vegetables, more fruits, more natural, more organic stuff. And then I heard about something called a paleo diet that was like excluding grains, dairy, legumes, like a very old diet, what we were eating in the Paleolithic age. And after that, I discovered, I was reading, I was searching many things, and I discovered raw veganism.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
And that was I was reading a book that was about how to cure diabetes with raw vegan diet. And it was fascinating. And I got deeper reading, watching, and yeah, by following intuition. Yeah, what's the sense of cooking food?
Yeah.
No other animal.
How long ago was this, bro? How long ago are you talking about? Is this years ago? Was this 10 years ago? Because you're quite young. That long.
Yeah. I started a paleo diet, I think 3 or 4 years ago. I started paleo diet. And I discovered a raw vegan diet, I think 2 years ago. And after raw vegan diet, I was getting more conscious about the whole thing, and it got. My intuition told me that we are, and all animals have a specific diet, and humans are frugivores.
Right. What does that mean? People might not know what that means. What does it mean to be a frugivore? I guess it's in the title. What does that mean?
Mostly fruit. A diet that consists mostly fruits, over 95% fruits, and maybe some herbs. Or all animals eat herbs, even carnivores. If they are sick, they look for some herbs that can heal them. Even carnivores. So, but herbs are medicine. Herbs are not food. So, but human food is fruit. If you're healthy, you can live on just fruit.
What about if you're unhealthy? Also, do you not think that you can live on fruits as well? I mean, that's, you know, unhealthy people. Do you recommend unhealthy people do this too? Or is it just healthy people?
Just healthy people, because to get to that point, you must go through a transition. You cannot go straight to just fruit.
I hear you.
That's very important. And many people failing this way, going straight, and they fail, and they don't believe it because they failed.
That's very interesting what you're saying. Let's talk a little bit about transitioning then. So how do people, how are they failing? Why are they failing? Are they, why is there such a thing as rushing too quickly? And why are they blaming the fruits wrongly? I guess they are, aren't they? If they're jumping too fast, what's it going wrong for them? Why are they not transitioning properly in your opinion?
Because if you're going just fruits, your body is cleansing all the bad stuff that is stuck in there, and you're getting all kind of healing crisis, and it can damage you more than you were before. So that can be dangerous.
Yeah, I hear what you're saying. Plus also I'm thinking it can make you blame the medicine because the medicine's too powerful. Like you just said, it's cleansing, and you've gone from really unhealthy to something that's too powerful, and therefore it's making you worse, like you said, and therefore you, in your mind, if you've got the right mindset, you'll say, well, that fruit is actually really bad for me because it's making me worse, right? Isn't that what a lot of people do?
And it can make sense. If you're eating something and you're feeling worse, your mind will say this is the bad stuff. So
yeah. I hear you. So bro, so what let's, if you want, don't mind getting a little bit personal too, so what's your diet like currently? Are you on 95% fruits? And if you are, what's your favorite fruit? What fruits do you reckon? Are you talking about store-bought fruits? Are you talking about fresh fruits? What kind of fruits are you talking about that you have to eat, or that you're eating currently?
I am mostly fruits, over 90%, 95 fruits.
That's really good. What kind of fruits are you going for? Are you an advocate of any fruits, high water fruits, or does it not matter to you, or does it matter to you when we talk about fruits?
Mostly high water content fruits.
Okay.
So you eat what's in season. Now in summertime, it's mostly melons, watermelons, stone fruits.
And whereabouts are you? You're in Spain, right? So yeah. So are you eating from a farm? Are you eating from a shop? Do you think shop fruits are just as good?
Here we have organic markets. Every week there are many people selling in organic markets, the local farmers from here, the area. So I am mostly buying from organic markets.
Cool. And is it is it quite expensive, the lifestyle, compared to, would you say, what you were eating before, perhaps on paleo and other foods? Is it more expensive, less expensive?
Yeah, it can be a bit more expensive because fruit is almost water, and you're paying the price for the water as well.
Yeah.
Water, if you buy just water, it's very cheap. But if you buy the fruit, it's expensive. So, and if you're in a fruitarian diet, you're not drinking water because you're just eating fruit.
Oh wow, you said something powerful there. So what, you don't eat and drink any water? You're eating mostly water from the fruits, right?
Yeah, I am.
That's interesting, because I do like that idea, and I think it's true. Like, a fruit is predominantly water, and therefore it's very hard, in my opinion, to get constipated. I've noticed it just moves the bowels. It seems to go through the stomach really quickly. Yeah. Almost like carry on.
And all water is different. Fruit water the water in the fruit is structured water.
Mm.
And that's very important.
Well said. Yes, I agree with you. Not just distilled water, which is very powerful anyway, but structured. Why do you reckon that? Is it structured? Do you reckon it's sunlight or something, or what's the reason behind structuring?
Yeah, the whole the growing of the fruit on the sunlight.
Mm. I think this is correct. I'm with you on that one. Structured water from sunlight, almost like sun energy. People say it's like condensed sun energy from. It's like a food that's really just the sun. So you're like eating the sun. So when you eat a fruit, you're eating the sun. Whereas if you eat food that's not for us, like cooked food, junk food, it's not a sun food. It's like a dark food. It's got no sun energy in it, so it will just cause problems and diseases. Yeah. So yeah. Do you reckon that diet is the primary reason why people get disease then? Like, because they're eating the wrong foods? Is that your angle? I mean, we've all got different biases and opinions. So, because I know it's huge, but do you reckon that's the primary reason? I'll ask you that open question. What's the primary reason why people out there, because we both know they're so sick and stuff? Is it the diet? They're not eating enough fruits, or what's it going wrong, bro?
It's a big part is the diet, but not all. There are many factors that can lead you to be unhealthy. The environment, the people, the energy around you, all. It's not just the diet, but the diet is a big part of.
Yeah, I agree with you. What I was thinking too is, I don't know what you think about eating fruits, but sometimes eating it with the wrong foods. So people say it's bad food combining to eat like potatoes or like chips with fruits or anything. Like even the meat eaters eat with fruits if they're going to eat fruits. Do you know what I mean? Like, do you think there's some kind of doesn't work?
No, if you're eating fruit combining with other stuff, it's not working. It's even worse. The fruit gets stuck there and it's fermenting and making alcohol in your body.
Yeah,
that's toxic. Yeah.
Yeah, you're becoming alcoholic. I think it's okay. I might be wrong. My opinion is that if you eat the fruit first, then it goes through the bowels quicker. But if you eat it on top of something else that you shouldn't eat, then it's going to get stuck, like you said. Then it's going to create all the problems. And then, do you know what annoys me a little bit? People that do eat fruits that know it's good for them, but they think it's a snack and not a main meal. So that kind of winds me up a little bit. So what they'll do is they'll have a lunch, a cooked food lunch. They'll eat an apple for in a snack. And then that apple's going on top of the junk food. And then they'll go, well, I've had fruit today. Yeah, but you've eaten lots of crap with it. So it's not going to work properly. That annoys me a little bit.
That apple is not working.
Yeah. I agree.
It's getting stuck there and fermenting.
Yeah, it's very sad to see that, isn't it? It should be a main meal, and I'm not perfect with it, but I know it's when I'm going to eat it, I'm going to eat it on an empty stomach. The empty stomach problem. By the way, just a quick one. I didn't ask you this before. What's your opinion on? Do you fast in your own personal life? Do you believe in intermittent fasting, and what's your protocol for fasting?
Yeah, I have been doing intermittent fasting, like 18 hours dry fasting. Or even 20. My longest dry fast was 3 days I have done.
Whoa,
so far.
That's good. When was this? Was this quite recently?
Not recently. 1 year ago, something like that.
Wow, that's really cool. Did you notice any, what were the benefits of doing that's a long time, mate, to go without food or water. What were the benefits that you noticed on your 3-day dry fast? And you obviously didn't die from it because you're still here, so.
It's hard to explain. Your whole mindset is different. You're like more in tune with nature.
Yeah, I hear you. Your vibration to me, your vibration goes.
Vibration. Yeah.
You're more connected with. Maybe you get more. Did you get more emotional? Did you get more to your true self?
I think I discover myself more. Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. Well done, by the way, 3 days. I know a lot of people that that want to do dry fasting. 3 days to them is way too much. Also, some people think it's scary to not drink. Because you're saying with a dry fast, no food and no water, and to a lot of people, that's that's wrong and dangerous and unhealthy to not drink water and food. But
Yeah.
we do better, right?
I proved my physical condition before I broke the fast. I did 25 push-ups before I broke the fast.
Oh,
3 days without water, without food.
wow. So you had loads of energy to do 25 push-ups like just before, and 3 days into no food, no water. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Wow. And then there's people saying, oh, you don't get energy from dry fasting. I agree with you. Whenever I do it, I get a lot of energy. So, it's funny. What you're saying as well is that from your own experiments, you've proved people that think it's bad for you wrong. So also what you're saying is what you've learned is right or wrong with fruits, with dry fasting, is from your own experience, not from a book. It's from your own experience, right?
Yeah. We have always heard that you will die after 3 days without water. And I did 25 push-ups.
Yeah, that's crazy. Bro, I did, last November, I did 7.5 days, 7.5 days, hard dry fast. No, didn't even touch water or food. 7.5 days. That's crazy. Well, over a week. And I didn't die from it. And I could have gone longer. I should have gone longer. And now I'm struggling, but that's another proof. I went for a week. I should have gone longer. And people that I know I know someone's done 11 days on Facebook and 14 days. And what do you think's the limit? What do you think's that's a good question. What do you think's how long do you think we can go for? Forever?
That is very personal. I've heard people that are fruitarians that are not drinking at all. I've been many years without drinking or eating anything. I don't know if it's true, but why would they lie? I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with you. Yeah, it's just, sometimes maybe I think they lie too, but I don't know. Like, I love the idea. I think we love the idea, right, of breatharianism, that, maybe we were born at some point in our lives without needing anything but just oxygen, right? Prana.
Yeah, I think we do all take energy from prana, but some do more than other people.
Yeah, well said. And when you said some do more than other people, is that through practice or are they born like that? Is it a bit of both?
I think it's both. I think it's something you can learn, your body. And I think there can be some people that are born like they have some kind of ability to reach this point.
Yeah, I hear what you're saying. Okay, just to quickly ask you about urine therapy. I believe you don't have to talk too long about this, but I think you've tried urine therapy thanks to me or some other people. If it's not me, that's cool. Let us. I think I remember you posting about aged urine too. You have some old bottles. So tell us how you got into it, and is it good? Is it bad? And what's your opinion on this controversial subject, the waste product urine?
Yeah, I think this is one of the most controversial subjects into health. Even most fruitarians are anti-urine therapy.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. I think it's because of Dr. Morse, unfortunately, because a lot of people get into fruitarianism because of Dr. Morse, and
most fruitarians are Dr. Morse followers, and Dr. Morse is anti-urine therapy.
Very much so. But how did you? Was it through my post? Was it other people as well as me? Why'd you try it, bro? Because let's be honest, most people won't bypass that conditioning, like you said. So what makes you different? Why did you even go for this? Why are you even trying it, bro?
You got me to try it, but I have heard it before, and I was kind of halfway convinced, but you got me convinced
Nice.
to try at least.
Do you try with fresh urine first, and then now you're done aged urine? Did you try fresh urine first, right?
Yeah, just a bit, but not much.
Okay. Topically?
I went.
Topically or drink?
Yeah, drinking.
Drinking it. Very cool. And now you're on. Now you've still got your bottles of aged urine, right? What are you doing with your aged urine? I'd like to know what you're doing with it.
Yeah, I made 20. I had 21 bottles of yeah, to fill them with urine, and yeah, 21 bottles or 3 weeks.
3 weeks.
Now
old.
Yeah, now I'm getting 3 weeks old aged urine every day.
Well,
That's crazy.
You're drinking it. Are you drinking this stuff? Nah, you're not.
Yeah.
You're drinking it. Wow, bro. Do you not find how does it feel when you're drinking it? Does it feel like are you going? Do you know you said about dry fasting? I'm wondering if it's the same. When you do dry fasting, you said you went to a very high vibration. I'm wondering if you did the aged urine 3 weeks old. When you're drinking it every day, does it take you to the same kind of place, very similar place, high vibration, or was it just the same?
I think dry fasting is more powerful.
Interesting opinion. Okay, cool. But you think that dry fasting is more powerful, but the aged urine is it doing? It's definitely doing something, right? It's definitely doing some kind of higher. Well, I don't know. Is that your opinion? I'm guessing because you wouldn't be doing it if you wouldn't be doing it. I don't think if it wasn't doing something to you, right?
Yeah, talking about vibration. It's hard to explain. I don't know.
But I reckon yeah, I know what you mean. So you reckon dry fasting is more powerful, which is interesting because I also am never sure when I do long dry fasting. I also wonder which is more powerful, aged urine. In fact, I want to do both, and I'm getting very close to that point where I do 2, 3 days, 4 days dry fasting with just aged urine drinking or aged urine massaging, doing both, and see what that does. See if that's possible. So that'd be interesting. Maybe for you too, as an experiment at some point, since you've got so many bottles of urine, aged urine, you could do maybe just over 24 hours, like a 48-hour, 2-day dry fast, and then you can interspace that dry fast with some aged urine drinking and see what happens. I'm pretty sure it's going to be exciting.
Yeah, I will try.
Yeah.
It's this life is to experiment, to try things.
Yeah. Oh, I agree, bro. 100%. Life is to experiment. Speaking of trying experimenting, can I ask you, what is spirituality to you, bro? What is your spiritual? How would you define spirituality?
Yeah, it's hard to explain. Spirituality, yeah. It's getting to the point that we are spiritual beings, souls living in a physical body.
Yeah.
And yeah, you will discover yourself, your soul, through spiritual practice, meditation, yoga, yeah, dry fasting.
Yeah. So you're including. That's funny when you spoke. You're including physical health protocols in spirituality. Then that's interesting. So physical health is a part of spirituality to you.
Yeah, if your mind is healthy, you will get to the point that your body is going to be healthy.
Yeah, I agree, bro. Have you ever had an experience of Kundalini chakra bursts, if you believe in chakra bursts, of oneness, connection? Have you had moments of divinity when you just felt so aligned with nature, you forgot your ego?
Yeah. The most powerful thing was the ayahuasca. That was the most powerful thing.
Talk about that. Like, let's hear. Like, yeah, tell us a little bit about your ayahuasca experience. Then I'd love to know about that.
Yeah, it was in. I live in a eco village in the jungle in Ecuador. So we decide to in a group make a ayahuasca ceremony, and we were going to be some people, like 5 6, but finally we were only 2. But yeah, it was nice. Just 2, me and another guy. And we was drinking the ayahuasca, and normally you're like having a very hard, very strong detox from this. Normally, if you're eating unhealthy food, but I am mostly fruitarian, so I didn't even feel nauseous. So
very interesting.
That was very cool. Yeah.
Yeah. So carry on. So you didn't have a nauseous feeling at all. Most people vomit, don't they, straight away?
Yeah. Most people are puking.
Yeah, they are. That's what I heard. That's why I'm really surprised at what you said there. That if you're really healthy, with what you were at the time, you don't even puke. That's very interesting. Unless I don't know your opinion on this. Maybe also you didn't have many emotions, that you'd cleared out your emotional. You didn't have emotional baggage as well, too, bro. Because they say you vomit. It's not just physical. They say it's emotional, isn't it? So maybe, I don't know. Give us your opinion. Did you not have many emotions clear out, or was that something separate with the vomiting, non-vomiting?
No, I felt very strong emotionally.
Huh. Interesting.
So I don't know.
What did you learn? What did you learn from that experience? If you don't mind sharing, what did it teach you? What did you come out of that experience and think, whoa?
That we are one. We are one energy in this universe. We are all connected.
That's such a beautiful. Yeah. How did it manifest? I'm curious. Like, so did you become like a plant? Did you forget? Did your ego just die and you became like, I'm trying to imagine it. I know what you're saying though.
Yeah, your ego is going away. You're like connected to everything.
That's fascinating to me, because a lot of people say as well that depending on how strong your ego is and how clean you are, it's quite painful. You don't want your ego to die. So people freak. I would too. I think I'd freak the fuck out, mate. I'd resist it. So I would freak out. But you didn't freak out too much. You just took the lesson of, we are all one, and just accepted it.
I got a bit. I don't know. You would call it craziness.
Oh, you did? Okay, yeah. Crazy. Scared probably. Yeah.
I was kind of another. The mindset is different. You get very different thoughts you would never have, like all kind of ideas.
I see. What kind of ideas do you mean? Creative ideas or ideas about your life? Was it ideas about your story, your life?
Yeah, you get all your memories. You're connecting memories, and everything is making sense.
Oh, yeah. I know what you're talking about, bro. Yeah. Like all the things you've been trying to figure out your entire life, that you hadn't connected the dots from.
You understand.
Yeah, you didn't even know you were trying to figure it out, right? You didn't even know you were trying to figure out all this stuff. And then when you take the ayahuasca, you're like, holy shit, this all makes fucking sense, right?
Yeah, and you get in mind like philosophical statements that you did never understand, and now you understand it all.
Yeah, I know what you mean. You become a genius, but not an ego kind of way. Right? You become a genius, but not in an ego kind of way. You become like all the answers to everything you've never even realized you questioned your entire life makes sense. Everything of why you're here, right? Why you're here makes sense to you when you take that stuff.
What?
Why you're here? I reckon that would make sense when you take ayahuasca. The answer to that question, why are you here, and why are we here,
Yeah.
would answer to
Why?
you.
The why about everything.
Yeah.
Why is there misery in the world? Why is there pleasure?
Yeah.
Where is there? Now I understand everything. It's all.
Yeah.
All is perfect.
Yeah.
Everything is perfection.
Do you remember? So when you have the experience, you have all the answers. Now you're out of that experience. You still remember, right? Why you're here? All this, not everything, maybe, but you've taken the lessons from it, right?
Yeah, it's a kind of going back to the before the experience, but now you got the memory of the experience, and you still understand many of.
Yeah, I'm with you. This, do you know what? Whilst I'm talking to you, I known about ayahuasca, and I've been on the Facebook sponsors. They put up the ads, and there's one for in Spain where you are. There's it costs €200 the 3-day event, and you've got to pay it pays for the hotel. You just got to pay the flights. So what I'm trying to say is, I could get it done. I think I'm going to do this. That's why I'm talking to you now. I don't believe in coincidences. So you've got me excited again about something which I already knew, but I've forgotten that I need to actually get on with the ayahuasca so I can learn. Remind myself of my mission, which I already know, but I'd like to know the truth about experience firsthand the realities of one consciousness, just like you said. So I'm going to get down with that and do it. I think that'd be exciting for me, first time.
Here in Spain, you say?
Yeah, somewhere in Spain. There was a Facebook sponsor ad for 3-day event, or you can do just 1 day, which is very cheap, €100 with the hotel paid for. I can't remember where in Spain it is. I'm literally, as soon as I get off of you, I'm gonna Google it. But you can, if you type in, I think ayahuasca Spain, these retreats. So you do it, you do it with other people, and it's a shaman or whatever. It's not like going to. Don't get me wrong, it's not like South America and doing it where you do in Ecuador, but it's probably going to give you some answers, even if it's in somewhere like Spain.
Yes, 300. I have seen over 1,000 or 2,000.
Oh wow! No, wow. I for that amount of money, I'm going to go to South America, mate. I'm sure I could find for that money. Go and get the real deal, right?
Yeah.
Okay, now.
Yeah. In Ecuador, we didn't have a shaman or anything. We just bought and made it there. And it cost $60 to many.
$60 to make the medicine, was that it? You $60 to make the medicine, right? To buy the ingredients.
$60 costed many roots.
Oh right, okay. So to actually make it, $60 the roots. That's cheap.
Yeah. To make many doses, about 100 doses or something like that. It's very cheap.
Whoa, bro! I didn't know that. 100 doses for $60 in where it's come from, its original countries or near. So that's cheap. Wow. Yeah. I guess you're paying for it in Europe, and you go to South America. You're paying a lot of it for a shaman, someone to watch you, because I think it can be. Yeah, it can be quite dangerous. I mean, you're brave, but a lot of people aren't ready for that. Need a shaman.
Yeah, I didn't know what to expect, so I just went. So
when did it?
Many say it can be dangerous. Many say that you can even die, or I don't know.
Yeah, I've heard that too. But I mean, I think that some people need to have somebody to do it with, because they've got demons inside them. We've got a lot of problems and issues. Yeah, bro. By the way, have you tried any other psychedelics? Going a little bit off topic, the ayahuasca. Is there any others that you tried or you want to try in the future that excite you a little bit?
San Pedro, I've tried, and mushrooms.
Shrooms, cool. San Pedro, I've not heard of. I need to Google. Okay, so it's like magic mushrooms, right?
Magic mushrooms.
Yeah. How much? Was that like a hero dose? Was that just like a little small kind of?
3.5 grams.
Okay, that's quite a lot. Yeah. It
was a nice trip. Yeah.
That's cool, bro. I've tried 2 grams and stuff. So yeah, I think these are all powerful medicines that were made by nature to
Yeah.
heal us, right? To remind us
And,
who.
and I will give some very important recommendations to get out in nature. Just be out in nature, taking these psychedelics.
Okay, so
stay away of every kind of negative influence.
That's interesting. So don't be around negative people too, probably. You mean?
Yeah. People, environment. Stay away from city.
Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, because it's going to give you a wrong trip, wrong ideas.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes, do you know my opinion as well? I prefer to take these by myself so I can introspect and get more answers. Because if I'm around people, sometimes I won't get the right answers because I'm trying to fit in with the crowd. And when I'm by myself, I just get to look within, right? So I often, if I can, I'll prefer to do these things. Maybe not ayahuasca, but the other stuff by myself. And LSD, I've done that by myself. That's very cool. So yeah.
The ayahuasca lasted me 1 month.
What?
Going back and forth. Like some days I was more down, and some days I got very high. 1 month.
What? I did not know it lasted that long, bro. Wow. You must have been so... I'm trying to work this out. You must have been so clean that your body just stayed in your body for such a long time. Whoa.
Maybe, yeah.
I'm learning here. This makes sense to me. Yeah, if your body's dirty, it's not going to last as long. It's still doing effect. But if your body's that clean, maybe it just lasts and lasts and lasts. Wow.
It's ayahuasca is DMT, and your body is producing DMT if you're stimulating this production.
Yeah.
So I think the ayahuasca is like starting this production, so your own body can produce it if you make your environment to produce this.
Yeah, I love what you just said there. I've actually done changa. Have you heard of changa medicine, the changa vaping? You heard of that one?
I don't know. I have heard about it.
Yeah, changa is, I've done this one in vape form. It's DMT. It's got a lot of DMT in it. Now, when I did that, I could see all kinds of colors and images and stuff. And what they reckon, I don't know your opinion on this, but we reckon that when we die, the DMT that's from the ayahuasca, the changa, it gets released naturally from the brain, and we get this color movie, basically. Yeah. We get a massive dump of DMT when we die, so it's bliss. And I believe that's true. So kind of like ayahuasca, changa, these DMT experiences are like dying without actually dying. You just get a flood of what you're going to happen when you die. You don't really die. You just have this like beautiful experience, right?
Yeah. And also when you're born, you get DMT, not just when you're dying.
I didn't know that. Oh, that makes sense. So what, a baby straight out of the womb gets a flood of DMT?
Yeah. And when you're in near-death experiencing as well.
Oh, that makes sense to me too. Yeah. Yes, that makes sense. Yeah. I was going to say as well, quickly, breath work. Sometimes I get my eyes flicker like I'm a little bit of mini DMT releases when I'm doing breath work. And I'm
breath work.
Yeah. You had these.
You get DMT with breath work.
Yeah. What do you do for breath work, bro? Have you had these experiences?
Yoga, pranayama, and Wim Hof.
Yeah.
Have you tried? Have you heard about Wim Hof method?
Yeah, I used to do it a lot. I stopped doing it, but I love that. We used to love that Wim Hof because it gives me the DMT release. Yeah. Brilliant stuff. Hell yeah.
I think I can feel DMT with Wim Hof.
Yeah.
Like microdose DMT.
Yeah, I know how you feel, bro. Your eyes start lighting up and you're like, oh shit, I'm taking psychedelics again. So yeah, that's crazy. Okay, so we're chatting a while. I want to get one more question in quickly. So you said you know the meaning of life from ayahuasca and all this stuff. Quickly, what is the meaning of life? And also, what is the mission purpose of yourself? And what's your opinion of the mission purpose of other people? Why are we here, bro? Why are you here? And why are you here? And why am I here, in your opinion?
The meaning of life is to experience. Yeah, that's all. To experience everything.
Cool. I like that. Yeah, definitely. Duality, right?
Life, life is a game. It's like playing a video game, but in real life.
Except maybe if we die, no, you're right, a video game. So when we die, we just don't die, you just start again. And is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I don't know. It's, yeah. The answers are very simple. We're trying to make it complex, like equations, trying to discover the meaning of life. And it's very simple, just to experience.
Yeah. I hear what you're saying. And a lot of people don't experience life because they're trying to run away from life. They're trying to run away from their problems, run away from their divinity, run away from creation, and isolate themselves, right?
Yeah, we're meant to experience everything, good stuff and bad stuff. We're meant to experience bad stuff, to learn, to make contrasts, yin and yang.
Yeah, exactly. Duality, man, woman.
Duality.
Yes, we're the opposites, right? You know, yeah. 100% agree with you, bro. But we share a lot of very similar opinions on these kind of things. Like we come into, in my opinion, to grow, to become better people. And I think everyone's trying their best, but not everyone is becoming their best version. So a lot of people are going to repeat themselves in a cycle. But people like us have an opportunity to become better people and to learn lessons and grow because we're conscious of what's healthy, what makes us happy, what we created by something, and that life is just to be experienced. So because we know these things, I feel like we have a responsibility to do it properly, to live life the proper way, right?
Yeah, I think the life will repeat itself until we learn the lessons of life.
Yeah. Oh, I so agree with what you said. You're going to keep coming back until you learn, and then you can evolve and move on and go somewhere else and have fun. Yeah.
You're going to reincarnate every time, making the same mistakes until you learn.
Yeah.
And when you learn,
yeah,
going forth.
Yeah. That sounds like torture to me, bro. If I was doing it wrong, that would sound really painful. If I knew I was making mistakes and had to come back over and over again. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, like Einstein said, a crazy man is who is making the same mistakes several times.
Yeah, crazy. If you make the same mistakes and you don't learn your lessons and do something different. You don't try something different, he said. Yeah, you don't try something different, you're a crazy man. And I agree. That's why we're here, right? To evolve and to help other people too. You know, that's why I wanted to talk to you too, because I'm sure, no doubt, you're helping people wherever you are, whether your friends, family, or people that are around your vicinity, are, you know, people that know you on even on just Facebook. You're helping people by being you, right?
Just being you're helping people.
Yeah, you are. We are both, right? We both are. We all are.
Being the best you can be.
Exactly. Yeah, I couldn't agree more, bro. Okay, so we've been talking here a while. It's an absolute pleasure having you. Can we ask you before we leave? Is there anything that I haven't asked you and you haven't talked about today that you'd like to tell? Because other people will be watching are very interested in what we're saying. Anything you want to say to them as a message that we haven't talked about, or you want to repeat as a closing statement to people?
A closing statement. Try to learn something about every time you're living. Try to learn something.
Cool. Yeah, I like that, because if we don't learn, we don't grow, and if we don't grow, we don't know. Right? Yeah, that's powerful. Okay, thank you very much, Pablo, for having for the sharing the space with me today, and it's been great having you on. Thank you very much for inspiring me too for the ayahuasca. I'll get in contact with you, and I'll talk to you about if I'm in Spain as well. It'd be nice to meet up at some point in the future for sure. And we don't have to do the ayahuasca together, but I'll just let you know where I'm doing it and the prices and stuff. So yeah, okay. Thanks guys for watching. Also, thank you, Pablo. And this was Harry and Pablo for Alkalized Realized Holistic Health.